to Picking Up with Wrestling.
All right. Hey there. Welcome to episode 9 of Kipping Up with Wrestling, recorded on December 28th, 2017. Thank you for joining us. All the links to all our junk are in our show notes. So we're just going to get the show in the ring. Hello. This week we've got Joey.
How's it going?
Got Zach.
Hello.
Jason.
Howdy.
This is our final episode of the 2017.
It's crazy.
Yeah, we're closing out the year. It's been a good year. You know, we've been here all along.
Yeah, the whole
Recorded.
Remember when we started back in January?
Young kids full of
We got
dreams.
so much hair of them.
Yeah. We've been through some changes, man.
Mm-hmm. Bodies changed. Yep.
Almost made it double digits, but maybe next year.
Yep.
I hope so. How was your holidays?
Good. Spent time with
All
the family. Caught some wrestling. Not much.
I had to hang out with you guys, so it was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Family time.
It's
Mhm.
terrible.
You know all those family problems we'd be having?
Mm-hmm.
We have none.
Let's see.
No.
That doesn't make good drama.
We can go into detail.
We're starting right off with Total Divas.
We did not watch that this week.
No, well, they didn't have one this week.
Oh,
They
that's right. We went to watch it last night. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we came home we went to the WWE Live Holiday Tour in Detroit last night, and we came home and we tried to watch Total Divas, and it's like, they didn't have an episode this week. I was so
Yeah.
sad.
She was.
That's a bummer.
I know, but
We watched some NXT instead.
some old NXT.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. We watched Kevin Owens' first match.
Yeah. When
Yeah.
he got
Was
his
it great?
nose broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole takeover is great with Sami's winning and everything.
Mhm.
Yep. It was great.
Which one was
Those
it?
villains when they still had potential.
Yeah.
I remember when we
Oh.
went to go. We went to NXT at Royal Oak, and the Vol villains came out, and they were really cool. I liked them
Yeah.
then. Fell off.
That could have been good.
Yeah.
It was fun. But yeah.
In English though.
Yeah. Still
And-
doing it.
Rusev Day.
Ascension was still in NXT, and they were like badasses. Like,
They
yeah.
weren't wearing makeup.
yeah, it was like, what? Where's this Ascension?
Yeah.
They wrestled last night.
Yeah.
First time I've seen them in a long time.
Let's see. I guess we should start with Raw.
We can.
We
Yeah.
can. All right.
Start
Don't
over.
even need a reason.
Don't even need a reason for it.
I didn't see all of Raw. This week was weird with holiday stuff.
The
so I saw
holidays,
part of it.
that happens a lot. Like, you would think because you have time off work, you have more time to watch wrestling, but everyone fills up all your time off with family things, with like,
Ugh.
Christmas bonding and stuff. So you
terrible.
don't have time
Get it out
to
of here.
watch wrestling like as your routine lets you do. So it's frustrating.
I didn't watch a single second of Raw. this
Okay.
I watched the clips and I read about it, but like I did not watch anything live at all.
All right.
Yeah, so
I was able to watch Raw.
Good for you, Joe.
Let's
Our
have you,
man on the street.
yeah, let's have you go through some Raw, and we'll chime
So-
in.
So opening up the show, John Cena came to the ring.
That's
Mhm.
right.
John Cena came out to the ring. Elias came out, and they went back and forth on some tunes. And before long, John Cena sang a song with Elias. Before he finished his final note, though, Elias hit him with a punch to the face, and a match began.
What?
It
Was
did it.
Yeah,
It
Was
was weird
Cena
because it was in
rapping?
Chicago and Cena did not get booed like at all.
yeah.
Yeah, the
pretty
crowd was super weird for being Chicago.
Not even the John Cena sucks chant.
No, he was
Yeah.
so
Barely.
over. Yeah, that was,
was
cool.
he rapping while Elias was singing?
No, I was hoping for it. He sang.
Oh.
He sang it
Battle.
very off tune. But
Yeah, it wasn't. He wasn't trying to
What?
do
But
his
I-
old thing.
that
yeah.
so then USA this week, every first hour of every show they had was commercial free.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So the first hour was no commercial. My goodness, that match seemed like it lasted forever.
It did. There was one part I was like, "Oh, this is all the hold stuff that we would have not seen."
Yeah,
and maybe,
exactly.
and maybe that would have helped it. Like, I don't want to say more commercials are better, but yeah, it stuck out to me too. That was weird.
Yeah, I mean, the end of the match picked up, but that first.
How long did it go?
20 minutes or so.
Yeah,
That's 3 segments.
But yeah, it felt like an eternity because of
Yeah.
commercials.
It might have been like 12, but yeah.
So do you think it's
felt
that
long.
we're so used to having those commercial breaks that having the continuous match is kind of hard to focus all your attention on? Do you find yourself like kind of zoning out for bits of it?
I feel
not a good match.
Yeah, if there's just nonstop pace to a match, I'm glued 100%, like a pay-per-view match. But like a TV match where like, all right, we're gonna cut to commercial and they're just gonna grapple up for a couple more minutes,
Yeah,
or outside the ring time. Yeah, that's. I mean, that match had a couple down minutes, and you kind of lost focus. But I mean, it was a good match overall. It was just weird.
okay. Elias worked him over a lot.
Yeah.
Like he got into a lot of offense.
I've been liking Elias lately, but past couple months.
Tell you what, get him on your fantasy team and you'll love Elias.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's always on.
Yeah.
He's at least got
He's like
a song.
the Miz.
Yeah.
All right. So
What else happened in it?
and then Hideo Itami came out to fight the Brian Kendricks with Jack Gallagher at ringside.
And he messed him up.
The stiffest kick to the face that I've seen, or knee to the face that I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Brian Kendrick has a broken nose.
He has a broken nose and orbital bone.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, right
he does.
here. It's
He
broken.
did break it. Yeah.
And GTS is now banned.
No, it's not. You
Yeah,
swear?
that's what they said. Yeah.
Really?
Yep. They're banning it.
That was his whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
The last one was in Chicago too.
Didn't it weird though? Like the crowd didn't really pop for it.
Yeah, they did it when he was there for NXT, but that's diehard wrestling fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't
They
think they got it.
understood.
Yeah.
No, it's you could tell. Like I feel like that everyone, even when he was setting up for it, the Chicago fan base knew, like, was like, oh, he stole from CM Punk. When in reality, CM Punk did take it from Hideo Itami. So
I always heard that he always gave him credit, though. He never pretended like he.
no, yeah, but you can't tell diehard Chicagoans that.
Yeah.
Who chant CM Punk every time there's a little dead air.
Did they chant it a lot?
It was weird because Elias actually said his name.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, he did. What I've read the line, it was like, I'm not CM Punk or something
Yeah.
like that. Or, yeah,
It sounded really weird just because you never hear his name.
It's kind of cool. It's like Voldemort. You just don't say it.
Oh, I can't believe they banned that move, though. That's super crazy.
Along with the curb stomp. That was like the one that they banned that I feel like it ruined Seth Rollins' character. That curb stomp was so menacing when he was a good heel.
But you don't like his finisher, knee?
I do. It's just not as cool as the curb stomp.
That's all they call it.
Knee.
It's basically a
it's knee rainmaker.
Yeah, the knee rainmaker.
Yeah, knee rainmaker.
For like a week, they called it the Kingslayer, and then they stopped.
Oh, was it King's Landing or King's?
Or King's Landing. You're right.
That's
yeah.
what it was.
Yeah.
That sounds. Isn't that the theme park in Cincinnati?
Yeah.
And Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that's all Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Joe doesn't watch Game of Thrones.
I know. I know.
Kingslayer wouldn't have made sense because he didn't beat Triple H with it.
Mm-hmm.
But,
yeah.
Whatever.
Or kill the Mad King, but
They have to give it a name. Yeah, they have to give it some sort of name besides unique.
But that happened before the show even started.
Or did it?
Let's talk wrestling. I'm sorry. I don't even know. Tangent.
Hey, what else on Raw? We got new tag champs, right?
Yeah, we do. We had Jason Jordan defeat The Bar for the tag team championships, which
that was weird.
I was dozing off because of the nature of me going, or my sleeping schedule, but that woke me right up.
Was there a big pop?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I didn't see it. Like I thought it was gonna be a 2 count for sure, like a false finish, but nope. Nope, 3, and now your new tag champs are a tag team without a cool name.
Yep.
Yeah.
That makes me worry that maybe Sheamus's injury that they were kind of reporting about a few weeks ago could be true. That they gotta get the belt off him.
Spinal stenosis or something.
Yeah, that would be a bummer.
Because I mean, Edge brought it up and talked about it, and he said that he's probably, from what he heard, he's gonna probably call it quits early.
That's a bummer. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest Sheamus fan, but I
I'm
do
not
like
either.
him. I do like him with Cesaro.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a surprising, enjoyable team.
Cesaro keeps losing his tag partners. Tyson,
Yeah.
Tyson Kidd. Yeah.
Yeah, Tyson Kidd's probably. I don't think he's ever wrestling again.
No, he never will.
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's such a bummer.
Yeah.
But he's on Total Divas a lot, so
Oh,
Not
good
this
for him.
season.
no, he hasn't been this season that much.
So then
go
we
ahead.
had a triple threat or a six person tag between Bailey, Mickey James, Sasha Banks versus the Absolution, where Absolution won.
Mhm.
oh, really?
Yeah, Paige, Mandy Rose, and what's her name? Something Deville.
Sonya Deville.
Sonya Deville.
Did you guys hear what happened to Paige?
No.
Yeah, she got hurt last night at a live event.
Really?
Oh, really?
She was stretchered out.
hmm They said that they were about to stretch her out, and then like she walked out under her own
Oh,
power
okay.
or something. I think they said that she might be fine. It might just be a bad stinger. But
Oh,
Took
jeez.
a kick from Sasha.
is that what it
Ooh.
was?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see the video. I just was reading something about it. Hopefully she's all right, because that really messed up her steam that she has going right now.
Yeah.
And with the Royal Rumble happening soon.
Yeah.
Too.
And then Rhino Rhino trying to toughen up Heath Slater scheduled a match with Kane, and Kane whooped the living hell out of Heath Slater.
Sounds
And
about right.
and then Rhino at some point. Rhino was going to lay a spear on Kane, but Kane got him in a chokeslam. So that was kind of fun to
At
watch.
least they were on TV, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got kids.
Kane's
Yep.
really making a serious comeback here.
Yeah.
You want to push the young talent, you know?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then-
Let's see.
Then Finn Balor faced Kurt Hawkins, who continued his losing streak to 183 matches, I believe.
Oh my
gonna start-
gosh, are you
I'm going to
serious?
start betting on him because he's due.
He's due.
That
I thought
motherfucker
they
is
were due.
Yeah.
He's like the opposite Harlem Globetrotter.
Yeah. Why'd you bet on the Washington Generals?
Washington.
Huh. Well, that's weird.
Yeah.
Why
Who
even
do you
have
guys-
Finn Balor wrestle him?
I don't know. He was over again.
Yep.
Yeah.
He had a huge pop, but whatever.
Th-
Like, what are
this
they doing
one-
I
with
don't
him?
understand what that does for Finn Balor, or or for Kurt.
Nothing.
On TV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's literally just shit. We forgot to put Finn on in a good storyline again. Let's get him on TV.
I
Yeah.
guess.
I hope, in the beginning of the year, they just give him something good. I would like to see Ricochet just attack him one night or something like that. That's a feud for him.
I hope Ricochet doesn't go to 205 Live, so that'd be okay.
I feel like he's going to.
I hope not.
I know. Me too.
He's way too good. I mean, a lot of them are good
A lot
down
of them
there.
are
but
good
Yeah.
though. That's not
Yeah.
fair. Yeah.
It's.
but know what
I
you
don't mean them. I just mean it. There's a limit. There's a ceiling.
There's a definite
Yeah.
division of talent.
Hmm
They don't seem to have a fluid movement between 205 Live and the main roster.
Yeah.
Then the Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt thing.
Finally. Not a video package.
Yeah, they're like in ring.
Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah.
I nodded off and I woke up when I heard him. Being ring. It was nice.
Laugh for 20 straight seconds. Fever,
Like waking up to a fever dream.
Yeah.
That's good. I still like where they're going with this.
Yeah. Slow burn, hopefully.
Do you think they'll have them team up at some point?
I don't know.
I think Matt Hardy is going to make Bray Wyatt come under his spell, and he's going to
I
join.
think so.
You think he's gonna become a Woken Warrior?
Or
That
he's
would be
gonna,
awesome.
He's going to control Sister Abigail or something like that.
That would give Bray a nice twist and make him. I think Bray needs to be a face at some point. He could be really
Right.
over.
And he's been the leader of his own cult for so long. Let's have him join someone else.
Yeah, his own cult, but no one's following him these days.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
I have no
He's-
fault. Let's just join something else.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun.
This is-
Like I don't think it'll happen, but that could be cool.
And then you can bring Brother Nero back when he comes
Yeah.
back, and they can join the 6-man tag division.
There you go.
That's smart.
It's good thinking.
Yep.
Then we had we also had a Miracle on 34th Street fight between Cedric Alexander, Mustafa Ali, and Akira Tozawa versus the Zo Train.
hmm
Why was
And-
it called 30 Miracle on 34th Street.
They were dressed up.
They were dressed up, and there was a street fight, so they were hitting each other with presents and Christmas trees.
Gotcha.
Like
Yeah.
Drew was
Perfect.
I
wearing.
missed that one.
Yeah, Enzo was dressed up as Santa, and Arya. I still can't say his name.
Davari.
Yeah, Arya Davari and Noam Dar were dressed like elves.
Gotcha.
Drew Gulak was wrestling too, right?
Yeah, wait, what did I say? I meant to say Drew Gulak. Who did I say?
Yeah, Naum Dar. I can't say his name. He's out.
I meant to say Drew Gulak. I'm sorry.
The Goo Dog.
Baby Goo Goo.
You know, I was saying, Drew Gulak, like when someone adheres to no fly zone, he should give out Gudos instead of kudos.
Didn't you tweet that at him?
Yeah, you tweeted at him.
I just want this to happen.
Just keep trying. He'll eventually respond to you.
Yeah.
You are blocked.
Did you guys see the reenactment they did with Bray Wyatt and him for Elf?
Oh, Braun Strowman?
Yeah, Braun Strowman.
No.
Oh, I'm screwing up with names right now. I'm sorry.
Do you have a gas leak in your house?
I might.
I heard about that, though. I haven't watched it yet.
It's really
Give it a
funny.
watch. It's pretty funny.
Call me Elf one more time.
Was that Drew Gulak doing that part?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I do want to see that then.
Yeah.
It's really
That's
funny.
good.
I heard there was some hot action with the mistletoe.
Oh yes, I stood up and started cheering, and it didn't happen. I threw the remote control across the room.
Oh wow!
What happened?
Yeah. So Nia met Enzo backstage. They started talking and flirting, doing their thing, and the camera pans up, and there's mistletoe standing right there.
Nice.
And they're going in for a smooch, and Alexa Bliss comes out of nowhere and goes, "Nia, we need to talk about this Royal Rumble now," and grabs her.
What a cock block.
Yeah.
Fucking Gulak last week. Still can't get over that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
I
sorry.
know what went wrong. We gotta check the film out.
We'll get to the bottom of this. With toilet paper.
I let you down.
I let you
I'm
down.
so sorry.
I let those whole Zoe train down.
He could read the
God.
phone book and I would giggle.
And then we had a Intercontinental match on Raw as well. We had Roman Reigns defending his title against Samoa Joe, and ended in a DQ win for Samoa Joe.
Nice.
Yeah, it was it was cool. It was a change of pace instead of having Roman.
I'd rather take that than him just eating a spear.
Yeah, exactly. I thought that was really cool. And I think that's it for Raw.
That wraps it up.
Oh no, we had the Secret Santa match where the Mizraj came out and taunted the locker room for a handicap match, and the Monster Among Men came out and destroyed them.
Oh, as he tends to do.
Yeah,
As he is wont to do.
He's known for that.
yeah.
Yep, that's his thing.
That's his thing.
Braun.
Most of SmackDown, I missed most of it, but like
I missed all of it.
I watched SmackDown. Exactly.
Rusev and
In English.
Aiden English.
Aiden English came out, and then like I'm pretty much lost after that.
They're
Oh,
so
they got-
over.
They got the biggest pop of the night by far.
Rusev Day.
Rusev just comes out and goes, Rusev Day. Like getting all into it. And
I just love seeing Rusev happy.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
so great. His smile lights up a room.
Yeah, it's infectious.
God.
My favorite part about this, so they had that triple threat #1 contender match, and Aiden English started the match, and the crowd just screaming, "We want Rusev!" And he gets tagged in, and he's just, ah!
That's awesome. They were so over last night at the house show too.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
There's some We Want Rusev chants.
Do they have a match?
Yeah. It was like them versus who was there was a bunch of teams.
Ascension and was that the one? No. There was there were so many tag matches last night.
There's only one singles match last night, so
Yeah, the main event. Yeah, everything else was I don't remember who they wrestled.
I can't either. When they came out, they got a huge pop. That was probably like one of the loudest times that the crowd was. Loudest the crowd was all night.
Did we switch? Are we talking about SmackDown now, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got
Oh.
I got
yeah.
sidetracked.
It was just from Rusev and them.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
just Rusev Day.
just Rusev Day.
They didn't have any shirts. That's what I was gonna say.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
was
they did.
so bummed.
They
At
did. One venue had Happy Rusev Day shirts,
One
but
vendor, yeah.
Oh,
and I went around to go get one, and that's when I realized that it was only at the one vendor. because I went past 2 and didn't have it, and then by then I'm like, I'm not missing any more of the show, you know.
Yeah. I seen like 2 of them that didn't have them, so I was like, oh, they're not selling them yet.
Yeah, I
That's
walked.
a
We'll get to that. So
Now
on
go through
SmackDown,
SmackDown.
there was
Yeah.
Breezango versus the Bludgeon Brothers. Who I wonder who won.
Yeah.
That one was pretty obvious. The thing that frustrates me about that is Breezango can wrestle. Like, if you're
They're
gonna
all good
have
wrestlers.
him lose, like, go ahead and have him lose. But wouldn't it be better if they put on a good match and then lost? Or do they really want Bludgeon Brothers to just squash?
They
over?
want the Bludgeon Brothers to squash. That's what
Yeah.
it is. And that's a
Yeah.
bummer.
It
'Cause
is.
I like Breezango a lot.
Again, they could be so over, but they're
Yeah,
not
I'm
letting
very
them.
frustrated with that.
I
They
feel
were
like
over for months just off of video packages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you could get a good, like, if you would throw them into the tag team mix right now in that like fatal 4-way thing with Rusev Day, that would be awesome. Like just
Yeah.
those 2 teams.
And
Like
with the
Rusev-
New Day.
Like Rusev Day, that's not a good fashion, whatever. Like have them on fashion files. Like
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool.
Yeah.
But I think they're gonna get buried by Bludgeon Brothers, unfortunately.
What do you guys think
Totally.
of Bludgeon Brothers?
I feel like they changed. Did they change up their like attire last night? Did you guys notice
No,
that?
they've been wearing that red.
No, but they
No.
like had like more pants. Like I felt like they had more black on the pants. I could just been.
No,
wrong.
I think it's the same get up.
Yeah, maybe it is.
Maybe. I don't remember.
I
I like Luke Harper. I just don't
No,
care about
yeah.
Eric Rowan.
I think we talked about before. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I think Luke Harper could have a hell of a singles run.
I'm bummed that it seems to be you're sacrificing Breezango, who they have talent and they have a good thing going already, and you're sacrificing them to the Bludgeon Brothers, which is a lame, overdone type.
Yeah,
of
it's
shit.
it's really just the Wyatt family all over again. It's
Mhm.
And
just
they've already been partners, and it hasn't
Yeah.
worked out. So
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
you repackage the same product, but
Yep.
then Naomi versus Ruby Riott. I don't even know how that ended. Ruby
Ruby
Riott, I
Riott
guess?
won. Yeah, I believe she
that
won
was
in
it.
a like dirty pin type scenario where Naomi was distracted, roll up pin, I believe.
Poor Naomi.
And then I think Charlotte came out to defend her, and then she got beat up, and then the rest of the women's locker room came out 4-on-3 against the Riot Squad.
Oh wow, Riot Squad came out victorious.
No, they came out. They won the match, but at the end, by the end of the when the rest of the locker room came out, they all whomped on the Riot Squad.
Oh
Just trying to show all their numbers for the Royal Rumble coming up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then there was the United States Championship tournament match, Bobby Roode versus Baron Corbin. And
But yeah, did you guys see the bracket they posted?
No.
No.
It's gonna be Bobby Roode Ginger in the championship, which is
Really?
cool. Yeah, I mean the other matchup it's on Bobby Roode's side. It's Mojo versus Zack Ryder,
No.
and then then the other match is Xavier Woods versus Aiden English.
That's random.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's because
Xavier,
yeah.
last
That's
night,
like half of tag teams.
Yeah.
last night at the live event, the Singh brothers came out and they announced Jinder Mahal, who was coming out to do the match with AJ for the title. They said, "You're next, United States champion, Jinder Mahal," and Jason right away said, "He's going for a title match now." Like when you said, and then they like hurry up and they hurried up and said, what did they say? Oh, and also your next WWE champion.
And you're not, and soon to be 2-time WWE champion.
Yeah.
They really messed it up.
Let's see. Well, that's weird. Okay, hang on. I've got a connection issue with Jason.
He seems to be lost.
Yeah. Let me boot him, maybe.
Bye.
Sorry.
Bye,
We'll try and get
Jason.
him back in. There he is.
He's back.
Sorry. Appearing kicked me out. It said you can only have 4 people.
You lost connection, and so you
Right,
were,
but it said,
because
room is
it
full.
thought you were still in, so
Okay.
it was gonna have you in twice.
come on, Appearing, get your back.
So yeah, but anyway, that's fine. It's fine. But that sounds right with the U.S. title, the way it's going. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, I was hopeful that the next match was Ty Dillinger and Jinder Mahal. I was kind of optimistic that Ty Dillinger would win, but I kind of knew he wasn't going to win.
He worked as a heel last night.
Yeah, but I said they hinted him as a heel last night.
Oh, really?
He was totally a heel.
Yeah.
Really?
Every time he did 10, the people started counting, he would stop what he was doing.
yeah. He
Really?
did not want to
Yeah.
get the chance. Yeah, it was super weird.
Which is a bummer. He could be so over as a
I
face.
was yelling,
Yeah.
"We like to count.
We like to say numbers.
We like to say numbers."
The numbers don't lie.
That would be interesting, though, if they give him a shot at that.
He was a heel in NXT. I mean,
Yeah.
that's how he started.
Yeah, but people like to say numbers, so.
Yeah, he got over because people like to count.
You did you guys touch the Dolph Ziggler stuff last week, right?
Yeah,
So do you guys think he's it's just it's
it's a story.
storyline, right?
Yeah.
It's
I
a
would
weird
assume so.
story. It's
He's
not
still getting paid, so.
a very
Okay.
interesting story.
It's kind of cool to have him not lose the title. I
Yeah,
guess.
Yeah.
because I was pumped when he won it.
Yeah, I was surprised pleasantly. Like that was
Yeah.
an interesting way to go. I did not expect.
He'll probably just come in and become like a third member, have it make it into like a triple threat match with the
Maybe.
2 winners or something like that.
Yeah,
Something along those lines, I'm thinking.
But why would he do that when he laid it down?
I don't know. I didn't watch SmackDown that week.
the same the same reason he was in the match in the first place. Just
Yeah, that's
showed
basically
up.
just like, I'm going to be in this match now. Okay, Dolph.
All right. Last night in Detroit, there was a WWE Live Holiday Tour event, and that's a house show, so it was not televised, and so the storylines can get a little weird. You get different people playing heel and face and stuff, and overall, I had a really good time, and some interesting things happened behind the scenes. We'll tell you about. In our corner of the Little Caesars arena, because we were like up in the corner. We had a couple of things. We had these guys behind us, and they were all about getting like the chants. They would start the woo, and then you just hear it like go like as a wave, like because once one person hears it, then another person does it. So they just kept wooing and like having the woo go, and then they would just start chanting for people who the crowd around us clearly did not like, and and they were at one point for Jinder, they were cheering for Jinder Mahal so much, like the whole row of them, that like they got other people around us cheering for Jinder Mahal, and they were laughing because they were like, "Hey, Jinder Mahal." They were just like trolling the crowd. It was funny.
So working his heels.
Yeah, so we had that like entertainment like behind us the whole night, which was interesting.
Did you guys hear the USA chant get started during the Jinder match? 'Cause that was me and my friends down there.
Oh.
Our buddy just looked up and said, "Hey, let's get the USA chant going." I'm like, what? He just started chanting it. And everybody got going. It was fun. 'Cause we ended up being real close. We were like 6th row.
Yeah.
That was the closest I've sat in a while for a WWE event.
There was a lot more people than I thought would be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
was
It
pretty,
wasn't full, but it was. I was really worried how many people would be there, but it was okay.
Because
Mhm.
we went to that house show in Ipsy.
See, yeah,
And,
that was dead.
that was like super empty, and that venue is like half the size. So
Yeah.
I didn't know what to
there's a couple
expect.
thousand people there.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear the chant "Enter password"?
Yeah.
That was great.
The screen went off.
Yeah,
I
the screen
was-
went off and it went to a Windows login.
The
so
big
people were-
Tron went
yeah.
out. It was crazy.
Yeah,
But I missed that. I was out shopping at that point.
yeah.
I can
I was-
get my goodies. Go ahead and talk.
I was kind of bummed that there was only one singles match. There might have been
Yeah.
2 actually. Sin Cara versus Ty Dillinger.
Oh, yeah, but that was a nothing match.
Yeah, I went to the bathroom during that. But it
Yeah.
was all either 6-man tags, fatal 4-ways, triple threat tag teams,
Yeah,
fatal 4-way tag
like
teams.
Teddy Long running that thing.
Yeah, right.
Really?
Going one-on-one with the Undertaker player.
Play up. Yeah.
Holla, 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 holla.
Yeah.
What a career that guy had.
And it was weird how they had the intermission before and I get they had to do it because of they assembled a cage, but it was just weird because all the concessions were closed already.
Yeah, that was
So-
weird. Usually they have intermission halfway through, but I'm
Yeah.
kind of distracted right now because Shanna has Becky
Yeah.
goggles.
I
Yeah.
was talking to the people at Little Caesars Arena, and they were saying like they were horrified that they were doing an intermission when they did because they had all the venues closed at that point, and they're like, they didn't tell us they were going to do an intermission this late. Like, they wouldn't have closed. Like, one, why do you do an intermission when there's only half an hour left? You know? And so, like, they'd close all the venues. They're like, oh my gosh, what do we do? Because they're like, people are going to come out and be mad because you can't get anything. And so then they had to deal with, like, trying to be friendly and nice when they couldn't, like, everything's closed. So that was frustrating because I was talking to, I don't know, I made friends with our, like, the guy and the lady ushers. And I was talking to them. But they wanted to see my goggles because the one guy, he said, like, twice, he's like, can you see through those? Can you see through those? I'm like, here. And so I showed him my Becky goggles, and he put them on, and then the lady's like, what are those? And I'm like, you can try them on. She tried them on too. So that was kind of cute. And they were asking me, like, about, like, they're like, it kind of seems like just like a lot of people wrestle at the same time. Like, well, there were tag matches, and then the other one was like a fatal 4-way, and
so these people are crazy.
Yeah, it was kind of neat, like, going through all that. But I got my Becky goggles. Becky goggles were only $15. Thought that was a steal.
Oh yeah.
I should have bought them.
Yeah,
Matt got some
Matt
too.
got some.
Yeah.
And then
I
got
yelled
my
a
AJ
few
hat.
times to her. Oh, yeah,
We were
they,
listening for you.
they sell AJ hats? I didn't know that.
Yeah, nice, nice AJ hat.
Oh, you're a phenomenal one.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
But yeah, I yelled at Becky a good 2 or 3 times.
Oh, she was there?
Yeah, she made a
returned.
return. Yeah.
The guy in front of me was cracking up the whole time. He was with, like, 2 of his kids. He's heard this grown man behind him. It's all right. Get up, Beck. You're doing fine.
That's awesome. I love it.
And my buddies were sitting a few rows behind me, and whenever they would start, she would start doing good, they would start booing. Made me so mad.
Aww. Whenever she came out, me and Matt were going, I love you, Becky!
That's exactly what I
I
was.
love you, Becky!
Imagine listening to that all day.
Yeah.
We're like,
One of these times she's going to hear me. I was
Yeah.
close enough. She definitely heard me. She might not have seen me, but she definitely heard me say that.
Yeah, she did.
And she was freaked out, but I'm okay with that.
Dude, Zach, you should have brought the Sharpie.
Oh,
Sign autograph.
can I get sign my shirt, please?
I'm
Do you guys
wrestling.
notice her hair wasn't as dyed? It wasn't as orange.
Yeah.
I said
Yeah, we
that. I
did.
said I really like her hair a lot better this color.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, kind of going back to the NXT days almost, but not quite. It's a little different.
Mhm.
It's a more
Yeah, I
strawberry
sent her an
blonde.
email saying it looked good.
Looks okay. She'll appreciate that.
Yeah. Hope she's listening.
Yeah, she is. She listens regularly. She just told me not to tell you.
What? Come on, Beck. You can't be acting like that. She's crazy.
It's a little game you guys play.
Let's see. What were your favorite matches? I thought the cage match was completely dumb. I don't understand why that had to be a cage match at all.
Yeah, cage matches kind of are dumb to me if you can escape by leaving through the door.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
Yeah.
What's the
Yeah.
point of the cage then?
And only heels do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really know. There wasn't a one I really got. It wasn't that great of a matches, honestly. Like,
There were
I
a
think
couple that were just like,
the-
what?
the tag team championship was okay.
mm-hmm. Oh,
That was
with the Usos and New Day.
yeah,
That was
and
good.
the
Usos,
Gable
yeah.
Cuddies.
Yeah, it was
That
nice
was-
seeing the Usos. Were not the
Benjamin.
Usos.
It was
The,
super weird seeing like Gable Cuddies be the bad guy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they were totally healing it up.
Yeah.
They were talking. Oh, it was actually cool. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were talking trash, like because we were sitting where the ring post was, where they were standing. We were right there.
Did you see Kevin went to go to high five that kid?
Yeah, that was right in front of us.
Yeah, okay, and he just stopped. Was like, ooh, that close. And then they had some Santa hats and stuff on the ring post, and he went over and just picked it up and dropped it off. Like, nope, no fun.
Sami Zayn was like yelling at the crowd. He's like, "This is what a perfect athlete looks like in perfect prime condition. You're all losers out there. Perfect athlete." Just, like,
I didn't hear
his
that.
ass.
That's
Oh.
He was like
What an
spitting on the
a-hole.
ground and stuff right there. Oh,
Just
Sammy,
the way he
great.
comes down into the ring, just like cocky, smug, annoying guy is really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
The Singh brothers were pretty funny too up close. Like they were like when people were booing Jimmy, he'd be like looking directly at people. You stop that! No, you stop that!
Stop it right now! You stop it!
I love those guys.
Yeah, me
they're
too.
good. I wish why don't they just let them be in the tag division?
Yeah.
I hope they do eventually.
I don't know what the deal is.
They're decent wrestlers.
They gotta let them go away for a little bit. People forget that they've been getting beat up by AJ Styles.
Yeah,
for the last
maybe.
6
Yeah.
months.
I know it's my opinion. 6-man tag. They could be just like Dalton Castle and the boys.
There you go.
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
boys.
Works for me. I like
Yep.
Singh Brothers. I don't know if there's anything else.
I'm
we
trying
got
to think
Wrestle.
anything else
We got
about-
Wrestle Kingdom next Thursday.
What?
Yep, true.
Oh
my
my god,
God.
yeah. Wow, that snuck up on me.
Yeah.
Starts at 3:00 in the morning.
Set the alarm, boys.
I'm gonna sleep all day after work Wednesday,
Yeah.
and then watch it and go to work right after.
Ooh.
It's over.
Oh,
We'll watch it the next day. I'm too old.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't
yeah, I'm
handle
with
that
you on that.
anymore.
I'm gonna
like
try to
that
get
one.
ballsy.
There's
That's,
no way I can miss work because, like, we have all this week off, so it's like you can't take off
Yeah.
like the next.
No. But that show is primed to be amazing.
oh
Mhm.
yeah.
I just don't want to spoil anything for me. I want to watch like Alpha versus Omega.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure I know who's gonna win, but I don't want to know. I still
Yeah,
want to be like in the dark for everything.
Stay off your phone.
Yeah.
Well, when I'm at work, if I get an update, I can't not check it because what if it's a work update?
Well, disable whatever else.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
you make you the problems you give yourself are all on you.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
we watch pay per view sometimes. I'll see him look at his phone and I look at him and it's like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I'm
WWE
try-
sending me updates.
I'm gonna try to go on blackout
Yeah.
until
I
the
don't.
next night.
I don't
I will
care.
be.
Like for me,
Yeah,
like,
it won't ruin it.
for me, the entertainment value of the match and like the storytelling, like no one can really ruin that part, like
Mm-hmm.
of it for me. And I don't care who. For the most part, I don't care who wins or loses. Like to me, that's like almost detail.
Yeah.
True. It's all about the wins and losses, though.
For me, I like to
About
see
putting
the
up them
actual
W's, right, Zach?
match.
Oh yeah, always.
Yep. It's gonna be a hell of a card.
Yep. I'm wondering if I haven't looked into if Dalton Castle is facing Coda.
No, I just looked, and it's still Cody,
Really?
just not for any title. So it still
Cody's
should be a
name
good
just
match.
draws anyway. So
Yeah,
That's
yeah. I mean, it
interesting,
makes
yeah.
sense from their point of view not to change it.
Yeah.
That'll be a great match.
Yeah, like I think just about all his matches I'm pumped for.
Mhm. Okada versus I think it's Takahashi or Tanahashi.
Tanahashi, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be
Tanahashi's gonna be great.
that'll be great. They'll probably go on last, but
Yeah.
like
Well, is that Naito versus Okada?
No,
I don't know.
Nato's versing shit. I can't think of it at the top of my head.
I don't have the card up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I know Marty Scurll's on the card. The Young Bucks are on the card.
I think that's Marty Scurll is facing Nato.
That'd be
Ooh,
cool.
yeah, that'd be really good.
Yeah, Marty
I
Scurll
think-
slowly became one of my favorites over the last.
Totally.
Jeez.
That match against Jay Lethal was great
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
at the last pay per view.
He works his character great.
Yes. Yep.
To a T.
Oh, but have you guys ever heard of what's his name? Grano? I was watching. I've been watching. I haven't watched one single video of him wrestling. He's from Scotland, and he comes out doing a Madonna song,
Oh,
and he never has a belt, so he has a fanny pack, and his fanny pack's his title, and he comes up and does The Rock. Hold on.
What's his name?
Oh, I gotta find it. It's like, hold on, give me 2 seconds. I was watching him all day at work today.
was it Corrado? One that you texted me?
Yeah, the one I texted you.
Yeah.
That guy's hilarious. It's like he fought Drew. What was his indie? What was my God.
McIntyre.
Yeah, but his indie name, whatever his
Galloway?
name. Yeah, he fought Drew Galloway for the ICW championship, and his intro is great. He does a Goldberg, and then he comes out of the locker room and everything, and then it goes into the Madonna song, and he's just
That could be good.
Yeah.
just watch. You don't have to watch the wrestling. Just watch the intros. They're so great.
Get that wrestling out of here.
Yeah.
Watch his other stuff.
I'm here for the pageantry.
Yes.
Speaking of other stuff, I heard you started watching Total Divas.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Trying
It's
the
an
hardest.
effort. Such an effort.
I do know Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss. Alexa
Let's not
Bliss.
get into your weird
Listen
fantasy.
here. Listen here, Alexa
Friends.
Bliss. No. Oh yeah. Alexa Bliss now owns a pig
Yeah.
Yep.
named Steve Joe?
No, Larry Steve.
Larry Steve.
And
Larry
he has
Steve.
his own Instagram. And you can
Does
like,
he?
yeah, you can see Larry Steve's Instagram and it's like all these pictures she takes of him and stuff and she's holding him. It's really cool.
Larry Steve.
Larry Steve.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's a good name.
Again,
Alright.
so much of that show is douche chilly,
It is.
like fake, but it's the fun stuff like that, or the fun behind the scenes stuff that keeps me watching it.
I've been having a good time with Instagram lately, just seeing like how Rusev and Sheamus are like best buddies, and like I know from watching Total Divas that the picture that they took together over Christmas break, that's Rusev's kitchen. Like I'm like, that's Rusev and Lana's kitchen. Oh my god, they're just hanging out. They're like bros. So it's interesting to me to see those behind the scenes relationships and friendships that come around.
That's cool.
But anyway, we do have some corrections. Last night we went to dinner before the event, and Mitch, the legendary, the fabled, our one
Mitch Foley.
Infamous.
our one fan, Mitch. We have a correction, right, Zach? Do you want to make the
Yeah.
correction?
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Joey, you weren't here this week. So
No, I'm here this week.
No, I mean the week that we're talking about.
Oh, okay,
We're
okay.
here this week.
Okay.
So we had one viewer about a month ago, and it was Mitch, and I decided to trash him live on Keeping Up with Wrestling. And
you
I
were
went
wrong.
and I
Joe
was
Rose.
wrong, so I'm the idiot, and I
Yeah.
lost our only fan.
So
It
Mitch,
was something about Jason Jordan.
Mitch is not an idiot.
Oh yeah.
It was he actually
Debatable.
thought that Jason, like he thought it was amazing that like wow, how amazing they're both in WWE and that's his father.
Oh yeah, I heard about this. I heard
What a
about this.
story. What a story.
That's not what he thought. He was more amazed, like I don't know, just he was amazed at the storyline that was.
Yeah,
going
I thought
out,
he was
not-
amazed at the outcome. Like, wow, I can't believe they're really related.
That's
No.
a crazy coincidence.
Yeah,
That was a
Never
funnier
never
story.
change, man.
But-
yeah. I wish
yeah.
it was that.
Yeah, Mitch.
It's almost like it was written.
It's sad that I mean, I'm sad that we called you an idiot, but it's
Yep.
also sad that you're not an idiot because that was a funny story.
I mean, that's still up for debate.
Never change.
Well, he's not an idiot over that, at least.
He's over the gorilla position.
The jury's,
God,
jury's still not out on that one yet.
I forgot about gorilla position. Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't know why it was
Dude, she could, yeah, that'd be funny. My sister could wear a gorilla costume. That'd be fun.
Mitch, I
Yeah.
don't think you understand what gorilla position means. He's like, yeah, you're right. I don't.
He cracked the code.
You caught me.
Wait a minute. Gorilla costume. But Gorilla Monsoon didn't wear a costume. Oh shit, he doesn't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
No,
totally.
he's not.
Shit.
Mitch just texted me, fuck off.
Oh.
I'm just
We
kidding. No,
corrected
he
it. We
I'm just
corrected it,
kidding.
man.
I am Mitch Foley.
We totally just
Mitch
just
Foley.
took like the first incident of calling him an idiot and just escalated it by
Really
like
double
10.
down.
You think you're gonna correct me on my own show? I will destroy you. I will drag you through the mud. You got nothing, Mitch.
Mitch, I'm coming for you.
Take a shot at the king, you better kill the king.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's great. That's good podcasting.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think we should go out on that. Is there anyone have any other news they want to talk about?
No.
Alright.
Just
Nothing.
Grado. Grado's the greatest wrestler probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah.
Well, you're not greatest wrestler because you haven't seen him wrestle.
No, I haven't.
No, that gets in the way.
All right. Well, that's it for our show this week. Thanks again for listening to Kipping Up with Wrestling. Be sure to check us out on our website at kippingupwithwrestling.com. We are all over the internet at Kipping Up. You can watch us record live usually every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on our Twitch channel. Follow us there, turn on notifications, and you can get all the information as it happens. If you can't watch us live, you can subscribe to us on YouTube or your favorite podcasting app to get the audio version of the show. And join us throughout the week on our Discord channel where we talk and text about wrestling all day long. All the links are in the show notes, and you can email us with corrections, feedback, and interview opportunities at contact@kippingupwithwrestling.com.
Thank you for listening to Kipping Up with Wrestling. Make sure to subscribe and follow us on YouTube, Tumblr, and Twitter.